and just levitate.
Okay guys, so welcome dito sa ating YouTube channel. Ito na yung lesson 30 sa ating trigonometry. So this is all about exponential function. So before tayo mag-logarithm, discuss ko muna konti or pahapiawan ko muna konti si exponential function. Although sa advanced algebra siya din i-discuss. Pero discuss ko na rin dito since napaka-useful din ito dito. Okay, so recall the following properties of exponent. So, ano ba yung mga properties of exponent na diniscuss natin earlier on this course or sa algebra natin? Sorry, so that is if we have a raised to n multiplied by a raised to m, that is equal sa a raised to n plus m. Okay, next, if we have a raised to n over a raised to m, that is equal sa a raised to m n minus m. Next is if we have a raised to n raised to m, that is equal a raised to n times m. Another, if we have a raised to negative, so if we have a raised to negative n, that is equal sa 1 over a raised to n. And if we have a raised to 0, that is simply 1. So, ayan yung mga basic property na naaalala ko sa ating exponent. So, alam ko meron pa. Actually, meron pa, no? So, ito yata. If we have a times b raised to n, this is equal sa a raised to n, b raised to n. Okay, next, if we have a over b raised to n, that is a raised to n over b raised to n. Okay, so ayan yung mga properties ng exponent natin. So kung naalala nyo, ayan yung discuss natin sa algebra. Okay, now to solve equations with exponential, use the property sa pakapalitan to, that is not 4a is equal greater than 1. So pakipalitan to, this is for a greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1. Again, if for a greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1, so sir, bakit ganyan din ang greater than 1? Ibig sabihin kasi for a greater than 0, andyan pa 0 point something, 0.1, 0.3, pero dapat si a hindi equal sa 1. So, pwede si 2, pwede si 2 point something. So, kahit anong value ng a, wag lang si 1. Then, wag lang si negative. Wag lang si 0. Pababa. Okay, then sabi niya, if a is greater than x, if a raised to x is equal to a raised to y, then x is equal to y. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Pwede kong i-equate yung exponent nila as long as same na yung base. So, ito yung isa sa napakagandang property sa ating equation. So, involving exponential. Again, ang goal mo, dapat, pag mag-solve ka na exponential equation, ang goal mo is yung left and right side, may similar silang base. Okay, then yung naka-raise, yun i-equate natin using this property. Okay, so tandaan yan. Now, we need to solve the value, now we have an example. Okay, so find the value of x that makes each of the following true. So, again, anong goal? Ang goal lang natin is to make the left and right equation equal base. So, regardless, kahit ano yung naka-raise sa kanila, i-equate lang natin yun using yung property na yan. Okay, so, for letter A, we have 2 raised to x is equal to 8. So, kung dito, mag-iisip ka, sir, okay na po tayo dito, 2 raised to x na siya. Okay, so, ang goal na lang, sir, paano namin magiging 2 raised to something si 8? Okay, so, kung naaalala nyo, si 8 is just equal sa 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so, remember na si 8, remember that 8 is just equal sa 2 times 2 times 2. Kasi 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay, since pare-pareha silang 2, pwede ko siyang gawin exponential. Okay, so in this case, we have 2 raised to x is equal to 2 raised sa 3. Okay, now, similar na ba sila ng base? Yes. Since similar na sila ng base, using this property, we can equate or we can show that x is just equal to 3. Therefore, this is the value of x. Okay, so if you want to check, obvious naman, palitan mo lang ng 3 yun, 2 raised to 3 is just equal to 8. Okay, so no need to check na kasi by inspection kita naman na siya. Or actually by observation, kita mo naman na siya yung sagot dyan. Okay, next. Another thing pala dito, hindi rin nangangahulugan na dapat kung ano yung base nung left or right, dun ka lang susunod. Okay, maaaring hindi sila naka-simplified or simplify parehas. So, for example, itong letter B, so if we have 32 raised to negative 2x is equal to 64, so hindi mo goal na gagawin ko tong 32 raised to something. Kasi mahirap yun. Kasi 32 raised to something, hindi ko maabot na 64 yun. Ang hirap maghanap ng number o 32 raised to something, hirap hanapin ng something na yun na equal siya sa 64. Okay? So, hindi eksaktong integral number yun. Hindi siya whole number, I mean. Okay, so, dito ang gawin natin, since 32 and 64 are both powers of 2, tama? Bakit? Si 32 kasi is 2 raised to 5. Okay, si 64 is 2 raised to 6. Once ninyo, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. Times 2, 64. So, pare-pareha silang base 2. Okay, so, since ganun yung mangyari, this is just equal sa 2 raised to 5. This is 2 raised to 5 raised sa negative 2x is equal sa 2 raised to 6. Okay, then before tayo mag-simplify, syempre hindi pa pwedeng gawin, hindi pa ganun yung form niya. Simplify pa natin to further using property of exponent since product siya. Since 2 raised to 5 raised sa negative 2x, so using this property, so that is multiplication. So it is not addition. So this is equal sa 2 raised sa negative 10x is equal to 2 raised to 6. Then applying the property, this is negative 10x is equal to 6. Okay, then we solve for the value of x. This is x is equal to 6 over negative 10, or just x is equal to negative 3 over 5. Okay, so for checking, kayo na lang din mag-verify dito. Okay, so next is letter C. Kagaya ng letter B, hindi sila parehas naka-raise sa something. Tapos, pasensya na laging base 2 yung given ko. So, may ibang base pa yan. So, possible base 3, base 5. So, ikaw na rin tumingin kung saan siya naka-base. Okay, so, letter C, we have 16 raised to negative x plus 1 is equal to 8. So, since parehas silang base 2, 16 sa kasi 8. So, we all know that 16 is 2 raised to 4. 8 is 2 raised to 3. So, we have this. We have 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 4 raised sa negative x plus 1 is equal to 2 raised to 3. Then by property of exponent, this is 2 raised sa negative 4x. Tama. Then 4 times 1, that is 4. So that is plus 4 is equal to 2 raised sa 3. Then, since parehas sa base, therefore this is negative 4x plus 4 is equal to 3. So, obviously, this is negative 4x. Transpose yung 4, that is 3 minus 4, which is equal sa negative 4x equals sa negative 1. Okay, therefore, x is equal to 1/4. Okay, so, ayan yung value niya. So, ikaw na din mag-check para ma-verify mo. Okay, next is, if we have 1/3 raised to x and 9, and 1/3 raised to x is equal to 9. So, kung napansin mo, dito naman medyo kakaiba. Sir, paano po pag fraction? So, pag fraction, ito ang goal mo. Pag fraction naman, so more likely ang fraction dito, ang numerator is 1. Okay, so, possible to, if ever, gawin natin itong part nito. So, if I have 1 over a raised to n, pwede siya maging a raised to negative n. Tama. So, if I have 1 raised to 3, so we all know that 3 is raised to 1. Tama. So, that is 3 raised to 1 lang siya. Okay, so pwede kong gawin apply yun. So, this is equal lang sa 3 raised sa negative 1 raised sa x is equal to 3 raised sa 2 kasi 3 raised sa 2 is equal to 9. So again, pag ganyan naman, ayun yung gagawin natin. Okay, so since kailangan pa natin ito i-simplify, this is simply equal sa 3 raised sa negative x is equal sa 3 raised sa 2. Then similar na silang base, therefore negative x is equal to 2 or x is equal to negative 2. Therefore, the value of x is equal to negative 2. So, again, ginamit ko naman na property dito is ito. Okay, so, opposite. So, from 1 over raised to n, binalik ko siya sa sa a raised to negative n. So, sir, bakit po nagkaroon ng negative 1? Again, 3 raised to 1 is just 3. So, aware ako na may 1 yun. So, pag in-apply ko yung property, dapat mag-negative din yun. Okay, so, malaki kasi yung impact niyan pag hindi mo pinapansin. Okay, so, more example tayo. Okay, so hindi pa example sunod. So, an exponential function, so this is a definition. So, kanina equation tayo. So, dito naman function. So, an exponential function is a function of the form y is equal to a raised to x, where a is a fixed number, for a is greater than 0, and a is not equal to 1. Okay, so, ang goal natin dito. So, aware kayo na pag function, syempre, masasabi kong function siya pag siya ay 1 to 1. Tama. So, hindi ko naman pwedeng unahan yung ibang subject nyo na ipakita siya ng 1 to 1 agad, right away. Pero, meron kayong way, kung naalala nyo nung high school, tinuro sa inyo, o nung grade school nyo, tinuro sa inyo na para malaman mo na function yung isang given na relation, o yung given na ganito, yung relation natin, something na yan, ang gagawin lang natin is just we create a vertical line. So that is what we call vertical line test. So kunyari isang beses lang, kunyari kahit saan gawa ka lang vertical line, so basta isang beses lang siya mag-cross sa graph, automatic alam ko na siya ay function. Okay, so for example si circle pag ginrap mo, si x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. So pag ginrap ko siya, nasa origin siya. Okay, so nasa origin siya, tapos radius 0. So kung napansin mo, pag nag-vertical line test ako doon, pag ginrap ko siya, anong nangyayari is nag-cross siya sa circle ng 2 beses. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya function. So, yung circle, hindi siya function. So, another thing, si ellipse. Okay, si ellipse din, ganun eh. So, 2 beses siya. So, although si parabola, si parabola naman na opening upward, saka downward, that is a function, pero pag parabola opening to the left or opening to the right, hindi na siya function. Okay, so again, at ang gagawin ko muna is papakita ko yung graph niya, tapos syempre check natin kung siya ba ay function. Okay, so again, sabi nga exponential function is in the form y is equal to a raised to x, so that is constant raised to something. So hindi pwede x raised to x, so hindi ko siya pwede consider as exponential function. Okay, so sir, ano po sa x raised to x? Hindi ko na rin maalala, pero once maalala ko, banggitin ko rin later or sa mga previous video. So, kung ano ba yung x raised to x na yan. Okay, so again, exponential function, pag siya is number raised to a variable. Okay, iba naman yung variable raised to number. So, that is a polynomial equation or equation something. Or expression, rather. Okay, so graph the following. So, we have y is equal to 2 raised to x. Okay, so dito, siyempre, unang gagawin natin para mag-graph natin ito is gagawa tayo ng ating table. Kasi ganoon naman talaga yung ginagawa usually, no? So, create tayong table, tapos observe natin yung magiging graph niya. Okay, so gawa tayong table. So, if we have x here, so dito ko na lang lagay. So, if I have x here, okay, then dito si 2 raised to x, dito si y is equal to 2 raised to x. So, para clear. Okay, so, ang pinaka-better na gawin natin is kuha tayo sa negative, sa 0, tapos sa positive, tapos equal. For example, kumuha ako sa negative ng negative 2, kuha rin na positive 2 sa kabila. So, okay, ang gagawin ko, kuha ko ng negative 3. So, kuha si sir ng negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So, again, pwede mo rin kunin tong mga ginawa na set. So, substitute natin x dun sa ating equation o sa ating function. Negative 3. So, 2 raised to negative 3, that is 1 over 8. Kasi negative 2 raised to negative 3 is 1 over 2 third. That's 1 over 8. Okay, this is 1/4. Okay, this is just 1/2. Kasi 2 raised to negative 1 is 1/2. Then, 2 raised to 0 is 1. Tama? 2 raised to 1. 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. Then, 2 raised to 3 is 8. So, kung tinatanong mo, sir, paano nangyari yan? I-substitute mo lang yung mga values na yan doon. Okay, so we have table of values dito. So, we have negative 3, 1, 8, negative 2, 1/4, negative 1, 1/2, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, and 3, 8. Okay, so next is, siyempre, gawa tayo ng graph. So, kung napansin mo, ano yung pinakamalaking number ng y? So, pinakamalaking number ng y is 8. So, gagawa tayo ng y is equal to 8. So, napansin mo, wala namang y na nag-negative. Okay, so, okay lang na gumawa tayo ng graph na kung saan ang magiging itsura ng graph natin is just ganito. So, we have y, so we have this y-axis. Then we have here. So, meron dito negative 1. Siyempre dito 1. Okay, then equal ko lang konti. This is 2. Then this is 3. This is negative 2. This is negative 3. Okay, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, something 8. So, kunyari na lang yan yung 8 kasi wala naman something na lumabas dyan. Okay, so i-plot na natin, ready natin i-plot. So, we have negative 3, 1, 8. So, sa negative 3, 1, 8 siya. So, kung ito yung 1, almost nandito lang siya. Okay, so almost nandito lang siya. So, hindi siya nag-cross. Next, negative 2, 1/4. So, taasan natin siya konti dito. Negative 1, 1/2. So, something tataasan natin siya dito. Okay, then 0, siya sa 1. Okay, pagdating sa 1, that is 2. Pagdating sa 2, that is 4. Pagdating sa 3, that is 8. Okay, so ready na tayo i-plot yan. So, pag pinat ni sir yung graph na yan, ang itsura niya is ganito. So, pagpasensya na kung hindi ganun kasakto yung graph ni sir. Okay. So, kung napansin mo, minari, kumuha ka ng negative 4, negative 5, tas negative 1 million, never nang i-reach dito yung x-axis. So, in this case, dito sa negative line, siya ay asymptotic kasi never na i-cross yung, actually, sa x-axis, asymptotic siya kasi never na ma-reach yan. Or never na makakross. Sorry about that. Okay, so again, itsura nan, hindi lang kasi tumama to. So, ang itsura is something pa-check parang pag ganun. So, next, so by vertical line test, observe, na kunyari gumawa ka ng vertical line dyan, kahit saan dyan, basta vertical line, isang beses lang tatama sa ating graph. So, obviously, this is a function. Okay, so therefore, an exponential function in the form a raised to x is a function. So, by vertical line test lang. Kasi kung nagawa ka ng vertical line dyan, vertical line, kahit saan dyan, sa beses nag-cross dun sa ating graph. Okay, so ganun yung gagawin nyo pag mag-graph ng ganito. Okay, so next is, graph natin to. If you have y is equal to 1/2 raised to x. So ito medyo kakaiba, no? So parang opposite siya nun, actually, in terms of graph. Pero check natin, gawa tayo ng table of values. Yeah. So ito yung x. Then ito yung 1/2 raised to x. Okay, so again, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. So, kung napansin mo, kung negative 3 i-input ko dyan, 1/2 raised to negative 3, that is 1 over 2 raised to negative 3. So, yung 2 raised to negative 3 aangat, magiging 2 raised to 3. So, obviously, 1/2 raised to negative 3 is 8. Kasi that is 2 raised to 3. Yung equal part niya. Okay, so that is 8. So, obviously, this is 4. This is 2. This is 1. And this is, syempre, 1/2 na to. 1/2. 1/4. and 1/8. So almost opposite kasi siya nun. Okay, so again, magtataka sa paano nangyari yun. Substitute ko lang yung negative 3 dyan. So 1 half raised to negative 3, magkakaroon ng 2 raised to negative 3. So yung 2 raised to negative 3 sa ilalim, iaangat natin. So magiging 2 raised to 4, o 2 raised to 3 sa rather. Then yung 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. Okay, so kaya ganyan naging sagot. Tapos dito naman basa, bakit naging 1 half? Kasi 1 half raised to 1 is 1 half. 1 half raised to 2, si 2 raised to 2 is 4, kaya 1/4. 1 half raised to 3 is 2 raised to 3, that's 1/8. Okay, kasi sa ilalim niya, kasi 1 over 2 raised to 3, that is 1/8. Yun yung mangyayari dun. Okay, so in similar case, pag dinrap natin siya, kung napansin nyo lang, no? So, pag dinrap po, opposite eh. So, ang mangyari, sa negative 3 siya ay 8 pataas, pakabila. Okay, so graph na rin natin para makita nyo. So, isin natin konti dito, hoping na tumama lalo. So, next time, gagamit na ako ng mga ruler. So, we have negative 1, we have negative 2, we have negative 3. So, tayo tuloy-tuloy pa yan. So, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. Kunyari ito yung 8. Okay, so next is, syempre plot natin. So, negative 3, 8. So, dito yon. So, this is negative 3, 8. Negative 2, 4. Negative 1, 2. Okay, then 0, 1. Okay, then 1, 1 half. So, dito pa yan. 2, 1/4. So, dito pa yan. Then 2, 1/3 dito. Okay, so pag ginrap, nag-itsura. So, ito nga yung opposite ng isa. So, ito yung magiging graph niya. Actually, pag ganun yung graph eh. So, pag ganun dapat siya. Okay, so kung napansin mo, opposite siya nun. So, hindi sila inverse sa isa't isa. So, opposite lang ng graph kasi kumaga kabila. At the same time, asymptotic siya. So, kung napansin mo, every exponential function is asymptotic kung anong variable. So, for example, variable x yung naka-raise. So, asymptotic siya doon. So, kunwari, ginawa x raised to 2 raised to y, asymptotic naman siya sa y-axis. Okay, ganun yung mangyayari. Okay, although in this equation, asymptotic siya sa x-axis. Then, by vertical line test, this is a function. Kasi isang beses lang mag-cross. Okay, then lastly, we have a problem. So, hindi ko ito i-graph. So, the amount in grams of radioactive substance present at time t, y is equal to 250, 1/2 raised to 0.03 t. Where t is in days, find the amount present initially and after 100 days. Okay, so sabi nga dyan, the amount of grams of radioactive substance present at time t is y is equal to 250, 1/2 raised to 0.03 t. So sabi nga, hanapin natin yung amount niya present initially and amount niya after 100 days. So pag sinabing present initially, that is t is equal to 0. Okay, so pag sinabing present initially, that is t is equal to 0. Okay, where t is in days. Okay, so syempre, pakita natin. So sabi, hinahanap yung amount. So y is the amount. So y is equal to 250, then 1/2 raised to 0.03 t. Okay, then the amount after 100 days. So this is t is equal to 100 days. Okay, 0 day, then 100 days. So ang gagawin natin, substitute lang natin yung 0 tas 100 dyan. Yun lang yung amount. So in grams. Okay, so dito for t is equal to 0, this is y is equal to 250 tapos 1/2 0.03 times 0. Okay, then obviously this is y is equal to 250 times 1/2 raised to 0. Okay, then 1/2 raised to 0 is 1. So therefore y is just equal sa 250 grams. Okay, so yung amount na ng radioactive substance natin is 250 grams initially. So yung starting niya habang di pa gumagalaw yung oras o gumagalaw yung araw is 250 grams. So check naman natin ano yung amount niya after 100 days. Okay, so y is equal to 250 times 1 half raised sa 0.03 times 100. So 0.03 times 100, this is 250 times 1 half raised sa, this is 3. Okay, then we all know 1 half raised sa 3 is 1/8. So this is 250 times 1/8. So ilan yan? That is y is equal to, calculate ko na lang. Baka magkamali ako ng pag-solve. So that is 250 divided by 180. That is 31.25. So this is 31.25 grams. So nangyari, siya pa ay parang nagdi-decay. Sino babawasan eh. Okay, so ayun yung, so obviously ganoon naman talagang radioactive substances. Nagre-react siya sa earth or sa something sa environment natin. So may mga radioactive talaga. So may mga radioactive decay din, radioactive na yung iba naman nag-i-increase. Okay, so ayun yung alam ko yung turo ng physics or chemistry. So that's all for this video. So diniscuss ko lang is all about exponential function. So exponential equation, exponential function, tapos some application na in terms of problem. Okay, so pagdating sa problem, usually ganito talaga mga problem yun eh. Okay, so again, an exponential function is a function. So bakit? Kasi nga, it only crosses the graph by vertical line test. It only crosses the graph once. Okay, so tandaan yung mga property pa rin exponent natin dito. So next video is all about logarithm. So inuna ko lang talaga sa exponential. So thank you for watching. Hoping na panoorin pa yung next video natin.